protest
live now.
protest. So people are, going to the market to ensure that they
Yeah,
have
you
stock,
can continue what you're saying.
just
live
in
now.
case if there's any kind of
You can continue. It's live.
You are live again.
Okay.
You don't allow me to finish what I was saying.
Continue now. Continue.
You didn't allow me to say, my brother, is it coming out to do now? All this fever that finished me these couple of days. I still have a small protrusion tummy. I thought by now I would have had some 6 packs, No, tomorrow we'll start our exercise, So we were talking about the planned protests that is slated for 1st August 2024. 1st August 2024 should be on, is it Thursday or Wednesday next week?
I don't know.
Okay, so 1st August, let me check that. 1st of August. The subsidy on petroleum is a kind of incentive to businesses because you know that power is not stable here in Nigeria. And some companies run diesel fuel to power their manufacturing plants. And what it now did was to increase the cost of production. So people were price of things were just skyrocketing. Not to talk about the forex that has went up from 800 naira today. The market closed at 1,603 naira. That's what the correct forex at today. Today closed 1,603. That is even above 1,500. Imagine from 800 naira to 1,500. So of course, a lot of things are we are an import dependent country. So a lot of manufacturing tools are being imported. So it's going to impact raw materials too. So it's going to impact the price of things generally, and that's exactly what's happening because people that used to earn 30K, they used to buy 1,000 naira. Now,
which 1,000?
Let's say last year now.
200.
Last year, 200, 300 last year. Now it has gone to.
Now one tuber of yam in this Abakaliki is 5,000 naira.
It's even cheap now. In Port Harcourt the other day, somebody was complaining that they bought one tuber of yam 11,000 naira. One. Imagine this is the same salary, minimum wage that they pay. So for somebody in Benue, or Ebonyi or Abakaliki is the same minimum wage that they pay somebody in Port Harcourt. Imagine someone living in Port Harcourt that earns 30,000 naira and has a family. How are they going to survive? So that's the reality. So people are really complaining and saying that they need to, in case the government has not heard enough, they need to come out to protest to air their view and show their frustrations. But the problem is that, just like what happened last time during the NSAS protest, it was hijacked. It was actually peaceful. First, the second day, and all that. Before you know what's going on, it's like from quarters, they're saying that the government wasn't really happy about the ongoing protest and all that. So they needed to, political talks and all that disrupted the protest. And before you know what was going on, there were lots of lives that were lost. People were injured, and as reports that we had, one Shehu Sani, former senator in Kaduna, when they had a symposium when the president was there and all that, he said that some persons are still languishing in prison, that the president should please assist to ensure that they are released. Imagine since 20 NSAS it's about 2-3 years ago, right? I did NSAS October 21st. People are still in prison and all that. So what we are saying is that people have the right to protest, right? It is backed by the Constitution.
Why did they even lock those people they lock up? Is it those that that wanted to hijack the protest, or is those that government feel that they are the enemy?
You know, the whole thing when everything was live on TV. People were streaming it. When the so-called police army came to start shooting. And of course, some persons were rushed to the hospital. Some persons will be arrested and all that. So, some persons even had to run away from the country and all that. So it's a very really sensitive issue. And United Nations the other day gave a report that some politicians may hijack the coming protest, and the government is also saying the same thing, that some oppositions are planning in the country, and those outside of the country are planning to hijack it, because we know exactly what's going on, what happened in Kenya, and what is still going on in Kenya. Even in Uganda, the president is even, because they also want to protest too. Yoweri Museveni is also saying that they are playing with fire, they better not try to. He was like us, them and us, and that's exactly what's going on in the country, especially in Africa, because a lot of young people are seeing what is going on in other countries,
and they're not happy that our own country is not functioning.
They are getting those resources, those money, the funds are there coming in, but it seems as if they are using it for their own self-aggrandizement. You see, the other day, was training today now, one other African country, the president's convoy, see jeeps. One president is going, they have more than 50 convoys following them, blowing siren. That's what exactly, like them and us, use the funds, the God-given resources that ought to be used to the betterment of the people. Some persons are just siphoning it.
The thing is that we are divided. Let us look at even in our office setting, small office setting.
Okay.
You will see that they've already created that division. We don't even love ourselves. If you come now, I want to fight against something bad now, they will start seeing it that you are fighting the person because he's not your brother.
Okay.
You are fighting the person because he's not your sister. Okay. And if they start seeing it that you are fighting the person because he's not your sister or because he's not your brother, you see that the other opposition, even among the people, that you people are fighting one cause, genuine cause. So
there's already division.
Yes, that's why they call it divide and rule. You know that one of the law of power is that divide and rule.
Okay.
Because you just look for one person there and give the person very good position. You settle the person. Once you settle the person, any other thing, and you have to look for that person that is outspoken, actually.
Yeah.
Once you look for that person that is outspoken, any other thing you are saying, that person that is outspoken and that has energy, we counter them and tell them, no, you people are wrong. What you're saying is not right. What you're saying is not in the dictionary. This thing you're saying is nonsense. Is this, is that. And before you know it.
You are reminding me now. These are days in Spanko. Remember Spanko? Where we are like, we go to work somewhere, one of the telecommunication there back in the days. And, the working environment, we were like complaining, we are change of guards. New investors came over, took over, and they came with a lot of change and all that. So it wasn't really going down well with a lot of people working there. They extended the working hours, the working conditions were not, enhanced. Instead of the ACs are usually run, they're not using fan, a lot of heat, people need to be talking for long hours and all, people like collapsing, So people started getting agitated.
During that time that they sold the Zen to Eta, I can still remember that.
People were now getting agitated and like, what kind of thing is this? So people started, protesting and all that, which actually disrupted the operations in one of the centers, in Nigeria there. So what happened was that, the people are now trying to unionize. Imagine people that were saying, we no go agree. Now some of them were not giving juicy positions, to head the we no go agree people. The people that you thought that we are on the same page with you, and I'm turning back to tell you that it is the management. Management has to make profit. Yeah, that's it. So the funny thing there, honestly, people that you are campaigning, protesting with you, and now turning back to tell because they now give them.
No, but I feel like this one should not be like that. This one
they call them out, give them money, give them positions and all that. They're not turning back and that's that.
hope you know this is not a funny protest. This one should not just be like that. Because why I'm saying this is not a funny protest is that, okay, check it out. The other day I made a video. It's right there on my channel. I went to cook the same egusi soup I cooked, like, in fact, just 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I cooked the soup with 1,500.
The same minimum wage.
The same 1,500. Minimum wage was 30,000 naira then.
30,000 naira now.
And this year, I cooked that same soup, and what I spent was 6,000 something, even without buying fruits or anything. I spent 6,000 something. That's 450%. So what it means is that the minimum wage is supposed to be increased, raised. As in, if we use that soup to measure it, it's supposed to be raised like 4.5%, an extra. Like this 30,000 naira, the minimum wage is supposed to be like at least minimum of around 140,000. But now, what are they saying? Even the 70,000 that they are talking about, they are seeing it that is proposing. Proposed 70,000. They are seeing it that is too much.
It has not been passed into law yet, so people are still, living on the 30,000 naira minimum wage.
I will go if it's the protest. I will go, but you have to be watchful too. You have to be watchful because a lot of people that went for the last protest, you've heard it that they are still in prison. I don't even know that some of them are still in prison. They are still in prison till today. A lot of people that went for the last protest. So if you're going for the protest, you have to be very, very watchful. Oh. Me, I will be watchful too. I might just go with my camera and go and be doing live there. I'll just go. I'll just go and be doing live there. Everybody has to be watchful because this thing cannot continue now. For till when? When is it going to stop? When is all these things going to end? Do you know that even 100,000 naira, 200,000 naira, it's not even enough for you to run a family of 6 in a month in Nigeria? Let's tell ourselves the truth. 1 million self, if you want to just live an average life.
Back to discourse. So people are trying to protest, plan to protest on Thursday, 1st of August. And the government, UN, are saying they shouldn't come out because they don't want what happened in Kenya to happened in terms of the destruction, killings, and all that. About 50 persons have been killed so far in protests in Kenya. 50, yes. That's to tell you how bad it is, because
is it the civilians? Is it that
civilians,
the government are going
people,
after them one after the
yeah,
other?
so what happened was that during the protests, people were really protesting peacefully. Before you know what's going on, some persons were shot, and before you know, things started becoming violent and all that. So that's exactly what the government is trying to prevent, to avoid here. So
Let
that
them do something. Let them do something.
Degenerate.
If they've done this minimum wage, they've made cost of living good for us. Okay, we have refineries; they are not functioning, and yet these staffs of NNPC are being paid badly. Oh, they are being paid badly for it. Yet this refinery is not producing oil. 3 refineries, nothing is working. They said, okay, Dangote will soon start producing oil. They even flagged it, did a lot of things. If it's not for that David Hundeyi, or what was that his name, they would have faked that they've even launched Dangote and everything.
No.
We still don't have oil.
No. The truth is this, right? We have 3 refineries, one in Warri, one in Port Harcourt,
and one in Kaduna.
They pay Lagos State government made the price of diesel to even reduce
Come down. Okay.
Now, the same after the NPR boss said, he said Dangote importation and your manufacturers in your own country. Are you killing? That their own has a high score for still ongoing. school. Right? There are a lot of factors that people consider before setting up a manufacturing plant.
Okay.
Right? They look at nearness to market, nearness to raw material. Market that Lagos.
Yes, now everybody's growing.
Can better the content.
Igbos don't come.
The country has
Give me
to
water.
sit up, do a the business and entrepreneur. Is increasing their prices by 40%. some people can that's just what I there's a lot of misconception. People that survive, be way for the country has to be re-energized. seems as if some politician wants to hijack. That's just what it is, you know.
How did they even get all those information?
Yes, it tells that information. It tells people are. I think that somebody that was in a position during the election was speaking for Atiku. After the election, his boss lost. He switched camp. He's now talking on. Thing and correct whatever from exact country. Joining our live. We appreciate you there.